The drivers, characters, and events in TOECAR are fictional. Nobody was harmed in the filming of this production. So sit back, pull them belts tight, and enjoy the race.
Welcome to Season 4 of the Garbage Truck Series, where today 44 drivers take on Daytona. That's right, I said 44 because we got two driver teams actually going to be out here. I'm Kyle, your host, as most of the time always, here with the same crew, minus Anthony, of course, on parental duty with his son, as we all learned last season. Going to get one more day with his kid. You'll have to see that. But of course, Kyle alongside Mike, Matt, and Tristan. And gentlemen, I have no clue what we're going to see today. A brand new season, new people. Should be fun.
I've heard some rumblings around in the engine shop. This truck race is going to look nothing like last season. Last season was just slow, soft collections. We're done with that shit. It's nothing but hard, violent collections from now on. Lots of speed. These trucks are going to be going upwards of, where we're going, 240 by themselves in the draft. Could be 270 or more, just like the Cup Series last year at this racetrack. It's going to be dangerous, and a lot of new faces here to look at, so we need to start looking through all these guys. But before we get to that, are you guys excited? Because I'm nervous, excited, all the above.
Holy shit, Mike, they're going so fucking fast. We're going to kill off people that are making their first start. It's going to be insane. Like, I'm nervous about this practice session now, to be honest with you. Look at all these trucks going out there on track. I didn't expect to see this out of the trucks here at Daytona, but I am kind of overjoyed about it. I mean, after the Pocono 500K and all of the calamity and passings of way that we saw, what the fuck is that truck? You know, I'm kind of hungry for more. I'm enjoying the danger that TOECAR brings to the table.
Yeah, you know, I'm excited to be here. You know, I just got back from my Jet 2 holiday, and you know what they say, nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. However,
darling, hold my
TOECAR
hand.
Truck Series, TOECAR Garbage Truck Series, there we go, I said it right, does beat a Jet 2 holiday, and I'm excited to see what we have here today. Like Kyle said earlier, new drivers, new schemes, just the same chaos as usual. I'm looking forward to this.
Well, as we saw
Better
there,
than looking backwards.
already some daring moves. I believe this is the 13 car. That's going to be Ginger Joe, a longtime TOECAR veteran. I think all 4 seasons actually under his belt. Yeah. Honestly, this has been the same scheme essentially the entire time. I think Gaston Go had a similar livery in the Pocono race, pardon me. But when you see these King's Hawaiian colors, you know it's going to probably be Ginger Joe. Alongside Ron Romback in the 31, another person returning, one of our Season 2 veterans. And look at that, another veteran right ahead.
Yeah, Muscular Zaxtrophy stepping down to the lower series for the first time. This is a big change for him. He's been in Cup all 3 previous seasons.
That truck looks badass, dude.
And in front of them, we got a newcomer, one of the new guys. This is Little Cornstalk.
Yo,
rapper.
Act 2, Airheads, movies.
Yo, let's go.
You
Excited about
can
this
tell
guy.
what truck that is when it's coming towards you, because it's got a real big 19 in that headlight right there.
The corn is popping off.
And
Dude,
guys,
opting the corn.
I hate to say it, I'm not sure his numbers as far as his streaming numbers are real for that music. I actually listened to one song and it immediately gave me notification I was in his Spotify top 1% of listeners. That's a little concerning.
That's
but
dedication.
I'm hoping he can at least drive a little better than that seemed to be going so far.
Returning face in the
hanging
Plot
out.
55 truck, we got Leland Funnyman going to be driving it here at Daytona. Did a decent job replacing Cheesy last year, but didn't quite get the love in the commentator votes that he was hoping for, but still another start for him. Hoping to make the most of it. Could get a win. Oh, we got trouble already. Big one. Camaro
no.
destroyed.
Who is that?
They
Jesus Christ.
already went back to pits. We'll have to take a look. Things are already getting violent, not even 5 minutes in.
H.
All right, let's take a look. Our first crash of the season didn't take us very long. They're all just going to squeeze together off turn 4. I believe that's DUI div. Cam Arrow in the 30. They hit the wall here.
Look out, look out.
Who the fuck was that?
Jacques Strap in the 38.
Jacques Strap.
Oh, shit.
Tiny Stewart got a bunch of that. Bronchitis, as you mentioned before. Who's that just coming to a stop right here in that Pontiac?
That's Spindiana Bones. He was being very patient, waiting for the carcasses to get off the track.
Oh, no.
Shit, what a hit.
Some humongous impacts to start the practice, though. That 38, like you mentioned, Tristan, a brutal impact.
Right on board here with DUI div. We have Dr. Chemo Slice, Mario Zandretti, newcomer Spud, and Cam Arrow all in this group. Obviously, the back three get together, and they start sliding through the tri-oval. And here comes a big pack of cars, and at first it's okay, and then it's not.
My God.
Jockstrap,
Damn, Arrow.
completely
Whoa.
blind to the crash ahead of him, just all of a sudden slams into Cam Arrow.
Oh, Tiny
There was
Stork just
H again.
killed up there, almost. Not
Yeah,
literally, but...
We'll see. I'm sure he was in that group of trucks, but not entirely sure. Like how fast they're going through all this smoke. They don't give a shit.
Yeah, and it's over before it really started for Tiny Stork.
Take a look at things slowed down here. Camaro getting cleaned out by Kobe Keith, one of our defending champions from the past. And wow! Oh,
Oh,
a
yeah,
hard hit to the floorboard.
Jacques Strap, nowhere to go. The French Canadian getting his first real taste of TOECAR here. There's LeBron-citis.
Yeah, he tasted some car, that's for sure. Truck. Damn it!
And then Tiny Stewart. What happened to Tiny Stewart? Let's take a look. Well, here's an onboard of Tiny Stewart side by side with Jacques Strap. LED lights in this pack also, among others.
Oh!
Oh, that fucking hurt. I could tell.
Oh, and look
That
out!
certainly
Wow.
is not
Oh.
how doers get more done.
Oh no, man. Oh, that fucking hurt. I could tell. Ouch.
Oh!
Back live at Daytona.
We are back live at Daytona. You're damn right. Who are we
And
looking
we're
at, Mike?
back at Daytona.
Looks like we got, hang on, just give me one more minute. That's Joe Swanson, the 71 up first. We'll look at him because we know who he is.
That looks pretty.
Nice.
And this is somebody, he's had a very, very tumultuous past in TOECAR. Let's not forget, lost mobility, had to use the Simon system. But now recently, after a few big hits, able to walk again. He still can't use his arms, though.
That's true.
Controlling the truck in its entirety with just his feet. That's very impressive. I don't know if there's a steering wheel down on the
Dude.
floorboard or what, but...
Call that shit TOECAR, you know what I mean?
Oh my God. He's getting sued.
I see.
Anyway, behind Joe, we
Still-
have Jackie Said in a brand new paint scheme. It looks wild. I don't know what's going on any of that at all. I don't even know what make that is. Is that Echo Unlimited footwear on God?
You tell me. I don't know.
That's insane.
Straight out of 2005, Matt. You love
That's
to see
fucking awesome.
I think
Next
I
up-
think she's trying to trick everybody else. She doesn't want to get into any more accidents. Usually, you just look for that red and black 07
Dude.
truck. It's gonna be hard to find her
girlies-
now.
The girlies are hanging out right now as we have Charlie XXL in this 20 car newcomer.
She big as
we saw
hell.
in the draft. She big as hell.
That's all. That's all.
Nice.
That's
Great
all we know
reporting.
about her, and that's the God's honest truth. But look behind them. We got Babe Juth with the snowplow on the front of this truck.
Oh God, terrorizing Jackie right now.
Oh my God.
Oh wow.
That's the last thing you want to see in your mirror.
That's creative. I love that.
And we know it's
That's
going to be
funny.
useful too. That 33 is going to find its way into and through many crashes this season.
And here we have our Season 1 Goodies Trash Series Legacy Champion, Rustard and Ketchup, after getting not the shortest end of the stick, but he got about half the stick after our trophy replacement. Macon got the expanded enhanced trophy, he got the Legacy one. Hoping to not be complete shit this season. And then behind him, we have H.
Let's fucking go!
It's H.
I'm so stoked about H this season.
Me.
It's another unknown. It's like when the orb showed up. It's like Chad GPT, even though he was a flop. It's,
And you know, guys,
I'm so excited.
Guys, I spoke to him before this practice started, and he said he.
And in front of them,
Oh, man.
another returning face, we have Corey Origami, finally a truck that doesn't burn out my corneas. Very beautiful scheme here this season.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
There you
I
go.
love that. The numbers pop. It's gonna take a while for me to understand that that's Corey.
And
Origami.
Canada. Who doesn't love Canada?
I don't know, some stupid people.
Me, we're the
Yeah.
greatest. Anyway, behind them, Andrew in 99 again, and an unsponsored truck, desperately hoping for some
It's not
funding this
unsponsored.
time.
Please, ooh, good. But you know what? He's fully sponsored. Take a look there. Ford Performance. They're paying for everything and then some, guys. And then alongside him, one of the
There
newcomers
he
to
is.
TOECAR, the most famous person in TOECAR that's not Harold Klott, probably. Dick shit fart.
Hell yeah, brother. Is that a
That's a
What's the
Bluebird
bus
school
company?
bus.
Bluebird? I almost said Bluebell, but that's ice cream.
And we actually got a picture that Dick submitted. This is him on his days off, driving his golf cart. Looks no different than when he's on the racetrack. He knows how to drive a golf cart and a truck very
Can't
well.
see the image, Mike.
You're breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah, but I can't see the image.
You've seen it before. It's him in a golf cart.
We've seen it before. It's fine.
We're talking
I promise.
outside. There's no walls anywhere.
Oh man, who's behind this?
Behind
these
them.
two?
Chicken
It's this
McNugget.
car.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
hold
they
on.
exist still.
Really quick, I gotta talk about these guys because once again, I tried to command, a preseason interview. I wanted to see what was on the two of them, their minds. They no-showed the interview this year. I didn't even get a chance to get my revenge and talk shit to them, so I'm gonna do it here, live on the air. These guys
What?
suck. Every week last season, either P last or in a wreck, and I'm tired of these two. I'm bullying them every single week. We hate Chicken
Mayonnaise.
McNugget.
Well, and people.
Oh,
Anyway.
hello.
We should take away their Hans devices.
They get
They
two.
don't.
Why do they get two?
They don't get any.
They each
I
get
was
one
gonna
of the
say, why do
pieces.
they even get any?
The strap goes over the left and right shoulder, and there's nothing to stop them in between. There's not a middle thing.
Okay.
We've seen,
I
we've
haven't
seen
seen
all
these
these
guys
people.
yet. Who's
Oh,
that?
Some of these guys we haven't.
Pitt Manhoover, a police officer, actually the one that Pitt maneuvered LW wrong back at Auto Club after he tried to escape.
Oh,
He got
that's
a taste
right.
For it.
Yeah, not the only thing he has a taste for, Matt. He also decides he likes eating equipment. He's eating the radios out of the
Okay.
truck, the handcuffs. He doesn't have those anymore, so he's not much of a cop if he needs to. He's eating his taser, his baton, all in the name of weight reduction. But some of these components are needed to race, so hopefully he doesn't start eating the seatbelts.
Yeah,
You
that would be
see
ideal.
right next to him, that's Among Us St. Brown in the 41 truck, another
Hell yeah.
newcomer.
He's sus.
And, you know,
Thing look clean.
He's sus. Football playing, sussy person.
Oh. And you know, guys, I spoke to the crew chief of that team right before this practice, of course, Michael Self-Report, and he told me that they're going to put a bunch of vents in the front of this car. You see them coming down probably to put even more in that thing. They're really, really concerned about ventilation. They want to be able to, and I quote, sniff the air. So potentially going down the pits to potentially cut one of the bumper out and put even more vents in the front of that thing.
Scubs!
Scubs!
Hey, there he is.
Oh, there is Scubs. A classic paint scheme style, classic recognizable vehicle, classic guy.
Something
Love
that
that.
I can't recognize a single thing on the truck.
What is
Who the
that?
fuck is that?
That's Steel Park.
Why does it get worse? How
every
could it have gotten
every
worse?
season.
What does it say on the back?
What is even on it?
Well, guys, I think I might know
come
some of
on.
the story here too. Steel Park, as you guys know, part man, part machine. And I feel like every single time he crashes, he's the
Oh,
one who.
what was that?
What is he doing?
Oh, he
Where's he
overshot.
going?
The thing
free
is,
ice
Free ice water.
well, all right. Well, there's a lot going on here, but every single time he crashes and damages himself, he has to rebuild himself. At this point, he's the only person that knows how to. So with every subsequent version of Steel Park that gets made, they're a little bit dumber, and I think that's starting to present itself in the paint schemes a little here. Look, I don't even think that is a paint scheme. That is a Google image.
It very well might be.
Hey, it's Dick Joe. We got the brothers Joe in this season's truck campaign together.
Good for them. Season 1 veterans, yeah, both of them. I think so.
Yeah,
We love the
the
Joe
brothers
brothers.
Joe.
Love the season 1 veterans.
Uncontroversial, not hitting the catch fences, you know.
You know, they're just there, but they don't do anything bad, and you know, I can respect their game.
Someone who also does no bad because he took an oath, Dr. Chemo Slice.
He was involved or almost involved in that wreck earlier. He was with that group. He was ahead of the crash. Yeah. M&M's.
And here we
Who's
have
that?
Gu-
See him
that's
again.
Gucci Asiago, finally a full-time ride herself.
Oh,
And-
fantastic.
Good on her.
I don't like the energy going on right now. This is the first time we've had a 70 car back at Daytona since Bellagio's fateful crash. I must say the truck looks fantastic, but I really hope to see it here safe on the ground and not in the catch fencing.
But Kyle, say cheese.
Jeez.
That gum.
There's dadgum.
Well,
Trident. Not even the layers. Grow up.
And in this team, like, they've had exclusively money coming in from bubblegum companies this entire time. I've heard they actually had to slash their budget because Dadgum is funding the safe air barrier here at Daytona out of pocket, running into some serious funding issues. I heard that they might have to completely fire him and put a pay driver in that car if they don't find a way to make the postseason.
Who's that right there on the apron?
That's Craig Mahog,
Oh, hell
Oh,
yeah.
God.
the father to many people.
That 77 in that paint scheme has won at Daytona before. Think
Could be
about
a good omen now that
That's-
Brad's no longer with us.
That's just a lucky paint scheme all around. The James Buster win was in one of those. As you mentioned before, the Justin
yeah.
Haley one.
And
Could
the
Craig
TOECAR.
Mahog join the illustrious list of winners in that paint scheme?
Maybe.
What the hell?
Walter Cooler in a new look.
Oh, wow.
Long-time
That's
driver.
Walter?
Walter.
You don't look like Walter.
And you
The
know who
Walt
else
or the
doesn't look
cooler
like?
for today.
You know who else doesn't look like himself? Back here, this is well, come on, god damn it. This is Massive Chris, but he looks a little bit different. Doesn't look quite as
Whoa.
massive anymore.
He's got a new number.
Yeah, he took up Ozempic.
Ozempic Chris?
Yeah, he took up Ozempic in the off-season, hoping to shed some pounds, help fit in the truck better. But guys, I think he went a little bit too far with it because this man looks frail.
I would argue that
well.
that's just Tiny Chris now.
Little Chris.
And behind them, cease and desist and another split paint scheme this year. This one looking just as good as last season.
Yeah,
What do you
it's
got
kinda
on
wild.
here? What do
Yeah,
you
I can't
got?
tell what's on there. Let's get close up with the drone.
Can we get a Chapel drone here?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
There's,
Oh, it's a Trans Am.
The Trans Am truck.
Okay.
Lucky Sevens. What is that? A Mayan? Technically, what make is this?
It says Pontiac, so that's
It's a
what's on the
Pontiac.
sheet.
It's a Pontiac.
Gran Turismo.
It's an automobile, is what we know.
Here's Spin
Who's
Dan's
Another
bones.
Pontiac. Another Pontiac.
Pontiac's having a resurgence in this series.
A lot of trucks for a company that didn't make any.
Spud.
There's Spud. Let's talk to him about like before that wreck briefly, but you know, I'm excited about Spud. I think
that hood?
he's gonna flourish. He's gonna grow in this series, and I think good things are gonna not so many good things are gonna happen if Babe Juth is behind him, but
Don't
And of
smell
course-
that.
Behind Babe Juth is the 11 car.
Yeah, that's what
That's
I smell.
11 packs a day.
Yeah,
Well.
needs to change some filters.
oh
no!
shit!
This isn't good, guys.
Spinning.
Look
and they're
out, look
Spinning.
out.
It looks
Oh, no.
cute. It looks cute. It's about to not be.
No,
Oh,
no,
Among
no,
Us.
no! Among Us!
Oh,
baby.
Oh, no,
Sunshine.
not LeBron again.
Again!
Oh, my God. No!
Oh, LED lights hard.
LED lights.
God damn. They're snaking
Who
through.
Oh,
Whoa.
oh man.
Lord.
Oh.
That might set them up for a
Oh, more
terrible
trouble.
Oh,
What's happening? No, dude.
little corn
no,
stalk.
Dude.
There's
Oh,
the
Joplin
oh,
more
shit.
up and over.
Oh, shit.
Oh, there goes
Where
Gouda.
is the 86 going?
Look
Oh,
at Evo
shit.
Spice going.
The 70 car flipping again at Daytona. Truck, fuck. What the fuck? Guys,
What the fuck was that?
there's just under 10 minutes remaining, and we have a lot to look at.
Oh, and there's smoke in turn one. There might have been another crash up here.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's just the car on the apron there.
That's Pitt.
Looks like we lost
Pitman
that
Hoover.
motor. Let's take a look at what happened. They started crashing, and then they were sliding, as we saw. And like I said, it looked cute. And then this happened when they go up the track, and the freaking 41 truck hits the 11 truck, and then here comes more bronchitis, bang, into the crash.
Oh, my son.
They're
Shut. We're not
spinning
doing
around.
that again.
I mean, welcome to that. Welcome to TOECAR. Among Us, St. Brown.
Oh!
This was just unnecessary. LED Lights knows better. Don't know what was going on. That kind of slammed into the bronchitis as if this truck hasn't been through enough already today.
Sheesh.
And
They
then
take evasive maneuvers.
some of these trucks find themselves in
Oh!
insane positions.
Oh! Didn't even see that one originally.
Where-
Andrew.
Oh,
Oh, fucking A, dude. He
Chicken
slammed right into that
McNugget.
shit.
oh no.
Shocker, Chicken McNugget in the crash. That 99 is killed though.
Not literally.
Disclaimer.
And then we see here, something terrible is about to happen to these three, completely irrelevant to that. You're gonna see Joplin more on the high side. Oh, no!
They were wrecking ahead of
Oh, it
this.
was Rustard.
Oh man, a
Oh,
lot going on.
Evo.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, and that was
Who the fuck is that?
The
oh.
mystery truck keeps ending up near the accidents. We have to get to him later, but Joplin Moore upside down
And then
in
there's
the
Chemo just sliding
Yeah.
in the grass sideways, like for
86
no
said,
reason.
I'm getting to my pit box. Now he's fucking twerking down pit road.
Backing that thing
Oh.
up.
He disappeared
So-
out of embarrassment.
what happened to Rustard? We have to find out.
Well, the origin of this. Well, it turns out the origins of this shit show started back with Leland Funnyman in the 55. Merges.
Oh.
Why'd
hard.
he block him like that?
Hard in front of Joe Swanson. Around goes Rustard. And then Ginger Joe just gets into the back of Chemo, and then Dadgum runs into Joplin Moore. And then Joplin's just sliding across the grass, and here comes Gouda.
Oh!
It's Scubs.
And then the 70 gets clobbered a couple
Scubs.
times here. Head on, and then right there in the door, goes for a wild tumble. Trucks are everywhere.
Man, oh man.
Boyer's on fire.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
man.
What a stupid move from Leland
then-
Funnyman.
Behind everything else, let's take a look at what happens here. The 71's going to be slow. Is he going to get hit?
Oh,
Yeah.
Charlie.
Oh, God. Charlie almost got hit again.
Oh, a big hit for that 20.
Oh, get off the track. Thank you.
She did.
Hmm. All right, let's take a ride on board here. Charlie XXL
Oh.
completely does not slow down for the wreck at all. It just has a hellacious crash in the back of the 71. Hate to see it.
Oh.
As they're wrecking still. There's Gouda.
God, so much wrecking.
Well, let's take a look up here from the trioval, because this camera caught a lot of shit in the course of 1 minute.
There they was sliding, for real, up the track.
And oh no, man.
And
Oh,
there's more.
and guys, I'm hearing on that 20 team, Charlie XXL had a brat tire, couldn't do anything. Full speed into the crash.
You think it's over, but here comes
365
more
party
shit.
Truck.
That's what happens when you don't talk to me.
They just keep. Was that more slamming? In
Oh,
my
Who the
right ear,
fuck
I
is
heard?
that black truck?
Dude, I don't know. We haven't gotten to him yet.
Oh my god, what a move by that 86. Just getting
got
out of
out of
harm's
there.
way.
On board with Joplin for some more angles of this crash. Obviously,
I
a
see
lot's
what you
already
did there.
happening up there. And he's slowing down. He's being smart about it. But,
Dadgum.
Oh.
dadgum comes flying across the racetrack. And, what's
Oh.
that one show?
Oh.
What was this show called?
I don't know.
It was like Max and Ruby, but they're rabbits.
Is
Was
that not
Max
just
and
Max
Ruby
and Ruby?
not rabbits? Wait a
Oh,
minute.
shit. It's different though.
Max was a little shit.
He was
no,
a little shit.
no, Ruby was annoying.
No. Max was a
Yeah,
little shit.
no, Team
no,
Max.
I stand by
No,
that.
Max.
Team Max.
Max Verstappen.
We got a lot to get through here still.
Oh,
Whoa, trouble!
Oh, Max
Whoa.
curses in the crash.
That's
Oh,
not good. He's
no,
frail.
No. Little cornstalk,
Oh,
welcome to
synchronized
TOECAR.
barrel rolls, kinda.
Good
Well,
year.
They got the tires in there. Oh, and they're totally rolling over.
What a shame.
Is that Mateus I saw? Why is he back?
That is. That is. Oh.
I thought we got rid of him. Oh.
No. Here we go. Here's a new guy. You got Mike and Ike Candy. Mike driving the truck right now, and Ike sitting in the passenger seat. And if you haven't seen, these trucks don't have passenger seats, so they had to make one. It's just a lawn chair, duct taped down to the roll bars. Whoever's sitting in the passenger seat, because they do plan on swapping every pit stop, they're in for a world of shit if they get into an accident, especially on the right side there. So.
And they were talking about strategy before the race. Whoever's sitting in the passenger seat is actually holding a vacuum to absorb all the air, make sure that car is getting as smooth through the air as it possibly can. That's going to be a huge advantage for the 40 if it gets to the lead. It's going to be a hard team to pass.
What happens when the vacuum
Guys, I think
fills?
I was thinking of Brandy and Mr. Whiskers.
I hardly
Anyone
know.
remember that?
Yeah, I sure hope it does.
Thank you, Leland.
All right.
That's expensive.
He's getting back to the pits finally.
LED
All right,
lights
who
back
else?
out here with another truck.
Yeah. Who else haven't we really
we didn't-
talk about here?
We got Kobe Keith.
Yeah, there's Kobe Keith.
Where's the mystery truck?
The mystery machine.
Oh,
Is
there
that
it
it?
is. What is that?
That's young Stroker, the body snatcher, according to my sheets. Very ominous
Oh,
man.
good God.
Oh God.
Oh, look at those eyes!
That's stealth mode.
What are his intentions?
Not good.
We weren't even able to find him in the garage area before the race or practice. Pardon me. Haven't gotten a single word from anybody on that team. Gonna have to see how they
kinda
perform on
scary.
track.
He's kind of scary. I don't really want to fuck with him.
Mario Zandretti, also another guy stepping down the series for the first time in his career.
Why are his tires rotating backwards?
And you
Give
know,
me
I
more.
talked to Mario, and he said he doesn't belong in this series. He knows he's a cup driver. And then I told him, Mario, the stats say otherwise. You're kind of really bad at this. And he got really mad at me about it. But that seems like a him problem, quite frankly.
All right.
Right on.
A lot of people get mad at me lately.
I don't get mad at you.
That's
wrong.
not true.
Incorrect.
Shut the fuck up. No, I don't.
Cam Arrow back out on track. Another destroyed race truck getting either fixed and or replaced. I'd assume this one is replaced because that last one was killed.
One thing I appreciate about Camaro, his scheme is always very recognizable, no matter what chassis it's on.
Sure is.
Yeah, I mean, there's a good handful of trucks that are
H.
easily recognizable for some long-term fans, but I always love seeing, like, that's one right there. You know that's Dewey. You always know that's Dewey.
Little quote-unquote drunk vision scheme going on here.
A little more
Yellow
colorful
pizzazz
than
this
usual,
time.
but nonetheless.
Piss ass
Something
this time.
Something I do want to point out as we're getting to the closing stages
in.
here in this practice is LeBronchitis on top of the charts. And
Despite everything.
I was going to say, despite getting destroyed, what, twice at least?
Yep. Hammer, rammed, and also faster by almost a tenth. Kind
But Tristan, take a look who's third on the board right now. That's newcomer to the series, Jock Strap.
Yeah, that is Jockstrap, and he's, where is he
Oh.
on track? Is he even on
Well,
track?
Young strokers out here, that's frightening.
That's really
Yeah,
get out
every
of there,
time he's
Scubs.
out there, a crash breaks out, and he has to avoid it.
Get out of there, Scubs. You
It's
do not.
like it's a car is like immune to shadows or something. Truck, I should say, is immune to shadows or something. It just behaves weird out there.
What about your immune system?
Oh,
Oh.
it's failing desperately. And here's our fastest person in town.
Here he is. Side by side
LeBronchitis-
with, No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, LeBron Cadiz, let's not forget, had a very cursed season 3 here. This 6 truck found its way into many a crash. At one point, absolutely smoked the inside wall, where we all had to serenade him, unfortunately. But
true,
That's
true.
good.
it did not really help. LeBronchitis, a very unremarkable year.
Rustard here, he's trying to get out of the secondhand fumes here of the 11 truck, because I don't know if you guys can see it, but my monitor has a little bit different contrast, and there is a yellow plume coming out of the tailpipes of this 11 truck. I think he's just blowing straight into the exhaust when he's through inhaling.
Anything to make the horsepower get a little bit higher. This 11 team focused on success. They've planned it all out. They're going to hope to contend, pardon me, for a championship this year.
That's funny, because his truck says focus. Anyway.
I think we talked about the majority of our
Whoa,
drivers.
whoa, whoa. That was
Where's
not a place to
Kobe
be
Keith
touching.
at? Where's Kobe Keith at? We haven't talked about Kobe Keith.
We
We've
brought him
talked
up.
about it briefly.
We need to talk about him more.
He
He's
deserves
our
more respect
season,
on
yeah.
his name.
You know,
Our
yeah, we
season
do need to
2
respect him.
our season 2 Goodies Trash Series champion. Not able to keep that level of success in season 3. Not staying in the Cup Series, of course. A very, very different looking 90 this time. A Traveler's Whiskey scheme. I think the last 2 times, what was it? Great Clips at one point? No, it wasn't Great Clips. What was it? It was that black and white 90 car.
It was something.
It definitely did have a logo on there. No doubt about it. Nonetheless, though, gonna hope to rebound. It's been a very successful team in the lower series.
Another recognizable truck out there, Mateus Paiva, in the same scheme as last season. So keeping
is he
it simple. He's coming upon a pack that includes Young Stroker. It's got
Oh, good. Maybe Young Stroker will take care of him.
Yeah, but Jackie Set is also there, so you have to fear for her. Yeah, I mean, just
Also-
looking at this truck makes me feel uneasy.
Also, Mateus, one of the few people, I think he's been in the same car number every single season we've had TOECAR happening. Not very many drivers can say they have that, although the person right in front of him, Jackie said, another person on that list, in some capacity in the 07 and every series they've been a part of so far for Jackie.
Bob
Yep.
Pockets talked to Jackie earlier this morning, and he was asking her, how are you holding up in this off season? It's a little bit longer than the last ones. Going without a concussion for almost 2 straight months, that can't be good for her brain. So she actually took up boxing in the off season, except she doesn't throw any punches. She just stands there.
So
Oh,
she's just
gonna
a
have
dummy.
some cauliflower ear.
Don't say that to her face. She'll not hit you.
She won't hear me. Yeah, fine.
I can't get over this. What the fuck is that?
Much
Side
more
by
aerodynamic.
side.
I
Dr.
think Steel
Chemo
Park.
Slice trying to get a grip a grasp on what that truck is as well right now.
Steel Park is here to cause chaos. That's all this man has done since his arrival in TOECAR. Let's not forget, a big part of many crashes at Pyongyang that have claimed a few lives. Just in general, I think in Cup in Season 1, he was kind of causing a lot of wrecks too. If you almost think about it, he's kind of cut from the same cloth as Babe Ruth. We just don't give him the flack for it. This 34, not somebody you want to see nearby. You got to think, I'm not sure if that's Mike or Ike driving that 40 truck right now, but the person in the passenger seat's got to be looking in that mirror absolutely terrified without any control over what's happening right now.
It's really odd and interesting at the same time how they have the invisibility cloak on the passengers so that like we can't see who it is.
I think what it is,
Obviously,
Matt,
it's got to be one of them, but
you know those lawn chairs that are like sit really low to the ground? It's more like a lounge chair that you put by the pool. It's like that.
yeah.
So that you can't really see him unless we get a top-down view, I think.
Well, one
What's
thing's
it,
for
like,
certain.
His head is in the bed of the truck. It's not.
It's
big
staring
enough
straight
for
at the
that shit.
dashboard.
When we actually get to racing, contractually speaking, Mike Candy must start that truck every single week unless he's too injured to start the truck. So it'll be pretty easy to figure out who's in that truck. They're going to swap out every single time they come down pit road. That being said, though, here in practice, it's kind of anybody's game, so.
Anybody.
Drivers, to your haulers.
No,
Oh, that's
practice
it?
is over.
Oh.
Let's see if anybody pops a heater last second. Oh, they do! Dewey Div! Top of the charts, last fucking second.
Ooh.
That's crazy.
And Kemp put down the cup, did mention they wanted to go all in on speed and clean air. I'd say that's, or 97 has definitely achieved that if they're the fastest person in town.
I think there's
You
your
know-
answer right there. The snowplow was moving the air out of the way on Babe Ruth's truck in front of him.
Oh,
That's
hell yeah.
it's nice to see DUI Div get back to his season 1 form again. Hopefully that is, you know, something we see the majority of this coming season.
Oh,
Thanos
And
snapped.
it's over.
Well, as practice concludes, let's take a look at our standings. The 97, Dewey Div on top of the charts. LeBron Kitis in second, Babe Ruth in third, Jake Joe fourth, cease and desist rounding out our top 5. But what a close field. Look at those times 6th through 10th, right on top of one another. Gentlemen,
Jock Strap. He's a rookie. He's 6th.
There you
we
go.
could be in for one of the most competitive Daytona races we've ever seen looking at these times, though.
Oh, it's going to be way better than last year. If you didn't like last year, the truck race at Daytona, I understand. I don't like you for it, but you're going to like this one.
You're gonna love
Oh.
it. You're gonna want some more of it. We're
I want
good
more
in
of
this
it.
neighborhood.
Tristan, what's your prediction for next week?
Trucks on track and go fast.
And possibly off the track, above the
Oh,
track,
if you're
outside
wait,
the
are you
track.
asking like who I think's gonna win?
Just any prediction of any kind, Tristan.
I think Mateus is gonna hit the fence.
Oh,
Oh?
well,
Where?
that's not.
Yes.
Alright.
So the safe air barrier doesn't count. It has to be the fence.
Right there.
Yeah, there, right there.
All right. Well, there you have it. The prophet has spoken. Nonetheless, 25 minutes of practice. It absolutely flew by. Next week we're gonna have, I think, 50 laps ahead of us. An absolute calamity, I'm sure. But for everybody here in the booth at Daytona, see you tomorrow night for the Cup Series, where they put on their opening practice, 25 minutes. I'm sure they'll find a way to find their own trouble tomorrow night. But until then, thank you and good night.
You're welcome.
Tow truck!
How did Massive Chris afford all that Ozempic? That shit is expensive.
He did it the long way, just not eating.
Oh, no Ozempic. Got it.
Ozempic the long way.